I don't believe none of that.
I ain't never seen a cheat on a box of cereal.
People get taken back from cheating all the time.
Yeah, they
Well,
Women,
do.
it's not taken back. I don't think that any of these people led y'all to. Okay, so if the guy that you okay with, if he step out on you, you might be like, "Oh fuck this," because I don't really care anyway. I'm just here because I'm here. But usually that guy is gonna be the one that's super faithful to you because y'all just rocking with him anyway. But the guy that is doing whatever he want to do, I don't think y'all ever had any expectations of him outside of that anyway. Like he was all like y'all not a. I don't believe that anytime that y'all catch a guy doing something different, that y'all just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I think that you already know what was gonna happen when you got with him. So
just
what I'm trying to understand is why y'all act appalled when like
When you
that's
get
what you
cheated,
It's
when you
because
get
because
you
cheated on for the
wrong.
32nd time.
You wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Men go the extra mile
Mhm.
to cover up their tracks. Men go the extra mile to make sure that their lie sounds believable. They even practice it in the bathroom before they tell it to you about where they going, lying about who they with, where
no,
they gonna be at. They want you to believe the lie. So I have to.
no.
No, I don't think that
We
that's
just
it.
know
I
where the
think it's
line
more
goes
or
in
less.
our way.
I think it's more or less for most guys that um it's just easier for you not to know, right? Why would I parade it in front of your face?
That's the
If,
deception.
if you're a responsible cheater, then
It's
sure.
not it's not deception. It's more or less about managing your feelings and your expectations.
I understand that, but I also know, like you said before, when I was saying earlier that it definitely depends on the guy because I do know guys that pull that stuff off. Like on the regular, and girls don't leave, they stay, they play their position. That's just what it is. But
You
But
ever
you
that
know,
you
but you know what's so
I think
interesting
that
about it
depends
though?
on the type of guy it is. If
But
you
you know
like
what's
you,
so
I heard you
interesting about
say
that
one
though?
day, it ain't him, it ain't him.
Nikki?
But you know what's so interesting about that though? Is that if you come, you don't have no standards for the guy that you cheating with. Like y'all fuck the shit out of him. You probably give him better sex than any guy that you actually with. But then you have standards on the guy that you with. Why is that? You have zero standards for the guy that you give the best box to, and all the standards for the guy that y'all reserve yourself for.
I don't know because I never mind. I'm not gonna say that's for somebody. I don't. I don't know that this feelings.
Nikki,
Don't be
can I,
just don't be.
No, no, no. I
can I
mean,
ask you
think
Depending
this?
on
about
the
that
guy.
for a second. Think
It
about it for a
depending on the
second.
guy. I'm just saying I ain't cheated on nobody. So
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
Anton,
That's
I see
somebody I
what you're
can't
saying.
relate to.
Ladies, think
been
about it like
married.
this.
Been married for a long time, so I have not cheated. I have not done that.
Right. No, no, but think about it like this. Has there ever been a time that you've done some things with a guy, right? But the guy that you're with now, you've just been like, hey, stop. No. Mm-mm. Has that ever happened? Like,
Bro, you
I'm not
asking
with
the wrong
anybody.
questions. You wrong. You asking the wrong questions. They're not appalled by the cheating. They're jealous and they get possessive because
Because that beats
they
the
just
high.
don't.
It's away.
They okay. So all women grow emotions after a while. If you stick with them long enough, they're gonna develop some level of emotion where they then have some level of selfishness and so on and so forth. So I don't believe that it's the cheating. I believe it's just the emotions that get caught up with. That's it.
I really don't think. Do y'all understand what y'all be asking us to do? Y'all are saying at the age of 22,
Mhm.
this gonna be the last pussy you ever get.
No, fuck that.
What
Think
you
about
mean?
that. Think
What?
about how
No, I'm
crazy that
saying
is.
like why would you say 22?
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
even
no.
you don't even reach your greatness as a man until you like 25.
Exactly. I met you when I was 22 and we got into a serious relationship. And you really thought in your little bird brain ass head that this was gonna be the last pussy I got my whole life. You ever
Right.
thought about how crazy that sound?
It does not. It doesn't
I
sound
mean, it's
crazy.
both ways
All right,
though.
so wait. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. And please don't give me the standard answer that you want us to know. Honestly, for the ladies, would you rather be with the regular guy that um is faithful to you, or would you rather be with the exceptional guy that occasionally dabbles and dabbles, and as long as he don't bring it back.
Exceptional.
What the hell makes him exceptional if he's
I'm sorry. We have one woman that first so far that is willing to actually be honest. You said you rather be with the
I'm gonna keep
exception.
it 100 all the time. And I don't know, maybe they haven't lived long enough or done a lot of things, but I've lived a life. I know I've dated all kind of guys before I got married. I've dated white, black, some with a lot of money, some that was broke as hell.
Be quiet,
All
be quiet. I
type
don't
of
want your
guys.
husband to hear you now. Be quiet.
Hold
I
on. Let her
don't have a
go.
husband,
Let her
of
cook.
course. So, yeah, I have dated all. I dated a lot of type of men, and I'm not gonna act like some of them men. I probably should have been like, oh my God, what did I do? But I was still rocking with this guy, and that's just what it was. To me, depending on, like I said, depends on the guy. An exceptional guy ain't necessarily that guy that's just got all the money in the world, or these things. To me, an exceptional guy is just a total package, and that package is unexplainable. It's just what it is. And there's not a lot of them out there that can pull that off. And that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, it can be pulled off, but no, but at this point in my life, when you thinking back about it and just everything, decisions that was made, mistakes, yeah, I will go with the exception. At the occasion, I wouldn't do a serial cheat. I don't think I can handle that because I'm territorial. It's my emotion. So I know how I am. I'm a bit territorial. So I don't like deception because I'm super loyal. So deception is like my biggest thing. Like, man, guys, you just kind of know it ain't really got to be discussed, and it's just what it is. And as long as that shit don't cross my path, then I'm good. I shouldn't know about it. I know, but I don't know if that makes sense. Now, I know a lot of women gonna act like that's not a thing, but it is. I'm not here for that. I'm here for healing.
I like that. I like that. Is it anybody else that would like to be honest? I have muted y'all just to make sure that we could hear what Nikki was saying. Is there anybody else that would like to be honest? Nobody else want to be honest? No worries.
Question.
Would you rather be with a normal, regular guy that is faithful to you, but he pretty basic and he's never gonna be anything more than whatever it is that you get at him at that time? Or would you rather be with the exceptional guy that occasionally step out, but you know he's not gonna bring you nothing back? Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. Let's just have a real conversation.
This is my take on it. I don't want no occasional cheater. No.
I'm sorry. Wait. Before you answer that question, you got to pick one and then add the context.
Okay, wait. Before I pick, let me explain. So here's my take on it.
Let me bring my baby girl back. Give me a second. There she is.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So,
put her right under.
Two things. The first thing is I like a man with integrity, honest man. So
I'm sorry, you did not pick one.
If the man is going to have
would you like to
would
you like to
woman,
wait?
it can
Would you like to read
occasional thing.
Would you like to think
on your seat occasionally? It needs to be
no. Would you like to think about this a little bit longer? Would you like to think about this a little bit longer? Because you're not playing the game right.
No,
you got to pick one. You have to pick one and then add the context.
And okay, so if I've got to pick between the two of those, I'm going to pick the mediocre guy, faithful.
Okay,
mediocre
and
guy.
add the context.
Okay, and the reason, well, I already added it. The issue for me is that if a man is honest and there is a certain standard lifestyle vision that the man has for his life, and that two women serve for that vision, then I'm gonna see where I can fit in, and if it works for me, it works for me. But the man who is with me and occasionally steps out here or there with this woman, that woman, that doesn't work for me.
Give me the mediocre reason again, one more time. I'm sorry.
I would take the because the man is going to be with me. We can grow to whatever our potential is to be.
No, ain't no more potential. He just mediocre. That's the thing.
I'm gonna take that man. I'm not taking the man that doesn't value his seed and it's just sowing it.
No. See, you trying to change the rules. You're not gonna make no man nothing. That's just the facts. Either he is or he not. Ain't no more potential. What you see is that or lower. That's it.
But when you first met your wife, were you where you are now today?
Yeah, but I was always exceptional.
You were not.
Yes, I was. I've been an exceptional nigga my whole life.
No, you were not.
Now, yes, it
You
just
lived
took
in your
time.
mama's
So,
house. You done told us plenty of stories.
facts,
That
but I
don't
was.
make him not
But let's be,
exceptional.
hold on, let's be
He
very.
didn't
Let's be
have no
very, very clear.
job. He was
But let's
taking
be clear.
her check.
You missing it, baby.
She
Let
was
me
giving
explain.
him her check. He didn't have a job, but
Let
he
me
had
ain't
the
meant to
he had
be
the
let me explain
vision.
it to
He
you.
just ain't meant.
Let me
He
explain
had
it
the
to you because
vision.
this is my story. You can't tell my story. So let
Okay,
me
go
give you the
ahead.
context. Before the 2008 crisis that affected everybody, I was driving a Bentley. I was driving a Bentley in my early 20s.
And then
Cash.
what happened?
Give me a second. Then the 2008 crisis happened and I went broke. But that's the thing about great men is that you don't stay rich the whole time. Everybody goes through things, right? You're going to have ups and downs. But what makes me exceptional is that I could take a hit and still get that shit back and triple it and quadruple it. Hold on, somebody got a lot of feedback in the background. I'm sorry. Oh, that was Jessica. But it's not about whether you go up and down. It's about how you can bounce back and if you can recover, right? You're gonna go through ups, you're gonna go through downs. That's just life. Life don't make you an unexceptional person. That's why I'm able to maintain it and continue to grow it. I was exceptional in high school. I was exceptional in middle school. I was always that nigga and I was always going to be him. Like it just is what it is. Some people is just destined to be great and you just know it when you see it. Even when I had 10,000 subscribers, everybody knew that I was going to grow and I'm going to get two or 3 million eventually. I am going to be that guy. It's no doubt about it. You know it. I know it. It's not even a question. The only question is how long is it going to take me to get there? You know it. It's people that you see every day. You like, you know what? He got it. It just is what it is. It don't matter if he broke. It don't matter if he ain't got it yet. You know it. That's why white women make sure that they attach themselves to certain guys when they're in college because they know he probably gonna be it. He ain't gotta already be there. He ain't already gotta have money. He ain't already gotta be rich, but you know he gonna get there, whether it's a corporate America, finance bro, or whatever.
Anton,
know,
stop
Potential.
trying to preach to her, man. Let the streets pay her tab, bro. Fuck.
Oh boy,
Well, I
please.
mean, because I have to add the context. They think y'all think because y'all there when we broke that makes y'all qualified to be there with us when we rich. It doesn't. You may just be there for a season. You may be a bottom bitch, and then we might have to trade you in if you don't qualify to be in the rooms with us when we elevate. Now it just so happens to be that I was able to select people around me, including the chick that I'm with, that is exceptional also, that is qualified to be in certain rooms with us when I go to a certain place. But let's be very clear. The reason why she stuck with me is because I picked the one that was real and that was exceptional to go through it with me so that she qualifies to benefit from it when I became great again. I blessed her, not the other way around.
She saw your potential and you grew. That's what I got from all of
You
that.
gonna see my potential if I was already getting to that shit when she came back into my life.
No,
let's be clear. I bought her a car before I even married her.
No, here's the thing, right?
I was driving a Bentley. You don't get.
That's all well and good. You were until you were not. I heard what you said. I heard everything you said. You were until you were not, and then when you were not,
no, I always were. It just I had to figure it out again. I always were.
You had to trust that you
when
would
you're an
figure it out
exceptional
again.
person.
We all
When
do.
you're an exceptional person, you don't become unexceptional just because you're going through some shit.
If you're going through something, somebody has to trust that you're gonna be able to get out of it.
No, you don't. You can leave. I ain't never.
No, okay, yeah, a person has to.
I never locked the door.
They can leave, but if they don't leave,
my one rule has always been: I'm never gonna try to keep somebody that ain't trying to be kept.
Understood. But the fact that she did stay is a testament to what she saw in you.
Is a blessing. Is a blessing for her, not a testament.
She got 20/20 eye vision. Thank God.
Why you'll never put her on the panel?
Who? My wife?
Why don't because do you know why Mercedes is so quiet until I ask her a question?
I could guess.
Because she understands. And I mean, I don't want to ruin y'all from talking, but why do you need to talk to her? If you want to talk to her, then book a coaching call. Her
I don't
time
want to-
costs money.
No, no, thank you.
I can make you into the wife you're supposed to be.
Anton, let me put her through the back. Come on, I'm gonna put
What
you
do you
through
mean
bad
by-
bitch boot camp.
Let's be clear.
Go
Let's be
ahead.
very, no. I want y'all to understand something. Let's be very, very clear. And you'll see her at the meetup if you come. And anybody that has ever met her at a show, at a meetup, at an event, the whole 9 yards, she got an aura. She got a whole nother wave. It's a whole nother level being around her. You can't just bring her around regular people. That's not how that works. And this is the honest to God truth.
I'm not mad at that.
When she come on or when she pass by, they call her queen. She has an aura about her. It's a whole nother
It's
thing.
very angelic.
Honest to God. You
So
met her,
why do
Jerry?
you always say that you are the prize?
Because I'm the one that gave her the fucking aura. Are you not listening?
I explained that to you already.
That is a very real thing. And that's just gonna go back to it depends on the man.
And that's she in the back room, she's shutting the fuck up. And she waiting until I get done so I can get back there.
How you think you don't hear my wife, Days?
And then if we just talking about
love it.
even we talking about other people relationships, women, they're not gonna, especially if you got things that you built, you got a family, you got a home, you have a lot of things that's put into this for you to just turn it all down. That you still got to think about the kids. That's one of our biggest issues right now. Some things are more important than your feelings, and that's just what it is. And we have to learn that some things right now for me is way more important than our
See,
emotions, any of that. Yes.
see,
You don't
Days,
want anybody just cheating on you, but certain, like I said, certain people, they do put it off to answer that one question, but to answer your question as far as women just, I'm not saying. We say that stuff a lot until you in the thick, until you've been with somebody 10, 15 years, whatever's going on. Because then at that point, if he's doing that, you probably need to do some slow.
So I want to
That-
say something. Let me say, hold on, it's okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh, she's sipping.
Let me hold on 1 second.
Oh, she's sipping.
No. Okay. So me personally, I really, and this is just recent, I've come to the conclusion that most, I won't say all, even though I do believe all, but I'll say most for the conversation, men will step out. There's no way around it. It's some of the greatest men, some of the most successful.
Martin Luther King.
It's not just the
JFK.
low down, dirty men, the broke men, or no. It's some really good men
2K.
who step out. So I've come to that conclusion that used to be for me a deal breaker. I am not saying that I would ever give anybody a pass like, oh, here you go. But at the same time, my biggest thing is it's not a deal breaker anymore, basically. My biggest thing though is honesty, being real. If I can trust your word, and I can just trust you, that's biggest to me over everything. In my past, it's been the sneakiness, all of that. That's the part that I think we have the most problem with, is the conniving, the betrayal. Oh, then once you find out about one incident, you really start thinking about, oh, you said you were here. Like, it really does affect the woman. It really does affect us.
Days, I need you.
And once that's broken, I really don't trust much that you say after that.
Think about it like this.
Once it's that dynamic, like, what really do we have? It's a lot of confusion. And once the woman gets in that space, like, that's when the relationship is pretty much, and then you're going to constantly feel.
Days, just think about it like this.
Nagging, and it goes into, then the levels just continue on and on and on. So my biggest thing, be real, be honest. Like I'm the person I'm always going to create a space for you to be yourself, be honest. I want that eye to eye, like like I'm always going to be there with you to, so we can have that. So if you don't take advantage of that space, that's on you.